Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using the Substitute Ghostium Z Hoopa Confined set right here, which I'm really excited to try out. And it definitely does a lot of work against bulkier builds. Stuff like Tangrowth, Toxapex is really easy to break with this. Even like a Clefable Celesteela does not appreciate this at all. We also are taking the HP Fire for Ferrothorn, which is definitely very cool right now. Unfortunately, the Magician doesn't work after you burn your Z moves, which that could be a really cool combo, but unfortunately that's not how it works. But hopefully Hoopa Confined can do some work right here. Really strong special attack stat, max speed, and then 4 in defense. Then we have nice Mega Medicham right here. Kind of forms a size spam core right here to some extent with my Hoopa Confined, which is very cool. I definitely missed a lot of high jump kicks in Tuesday's live, so hopefully we can hit quite a few right now with the Mega Medicham. Megalopan, he did not come through the other day. But then we have a nice Band Zygarde right here. He just appreciates all the U-turn momentum we have with our last three right here with Torn, Lando, Jirachi. So that's definitely very cool. Then we have Defog, Flinium, Tornadus, Rocky Helmet, Rocks, U-turn, Lando T with HPAs just to help out with Zygarde, and then Spidef, Jirachi with the Rocks right here. Just a secondary rocker. And I think that this can definitely help out with fairy types like Tapu Lele and Magearna, as well as maybe even Megazam. We can definitely take a Shadow Ball from that. And yeah, that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Okay, we got our first game right here, and Hoopa Confined can definitely do some work right here, which is very cool. Unfortunately, we don't really have a way to touch Gren, and this could definitely be a problem right now. He said it to Mod Chat, I'm not quite sure why, but this Alakazam is definitely a giant threat right here too. Just gotta keep Jirachi healthy. I'm gonna lead off here with my Landorus T. As he's going to lead off with Gren, which we don't really have an actual counter to on this team. Maybe I should switch Jirachi to Assault Vest Magearna. I might do that after this, but I'm just going to go for the... I'm going to go Torn here, just because I feel like he's going to go for... So he's Protean, that's really good, but I think I need to change Jirachi to AV Magearna, because if this was Battle Bond, that could be a big problem right now. Let's go for U-turn here. Does this knock me out? It just straight up kills, so yeah, I need an Assault Vest Magearna on this team, but at the very least here I can go Medicham and just kind of claim a kill of my own by going right for the Zen Headbutt, because he's going to go Clef. This should get 2-hit KO'd, I would imagine. Unfortunately our Zen Headbutt hit right over there. Let's just go back to Lando here and try to get up rocks alongside this. This is definitely not very ideal, but maybe Hoopa plus Medi can do some work right here. So he's just going to go for Moonblast, which is not too big of a deal at all. I'll just spam Earthquake now, as he goes right for that. And now what I'll do is U-turn out, as he brings in Landorus. So this could be Scarf, of course. We'll go Zygarde here. And I'll just click Iron Tail, as I'm assuming he might go Tapu Bulu here, as what I would guess, maybe. As he's going to U-turn. Okay, come on, go Tapu Bulu. It's really only 1,000 arrow switching. Good, and if we hit this, we knock it out, which could be very good for me, as we do hit that and knock it out, which is cool. Gets us back into this game, but I'm changing this Jirachi right away. I definitely did not realize that I had no switch into this thing right here, so let's go out into Lando. He really risked this mon, it does so much work. Okay, he can knock me out here for quite a bit. Now I can go out into at least this thing right here and try to claim a kill with Ghostium, I think, is my play. Or just get up a sub too. A sub could be really big right here, because if he switches out and I get my Ghostium hit off and knock something out, that could be very good for me. Go through Gunk Shot. How much does it do? Okay, so I can still sub, which is good. And now what I can do is just go right here for the Psychic. That doesn't break my sub, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, it's because of the stab. As we knock out Greninja right there. I highly doubt the crit mattered, but that's a giant threat out of the way. We're very weak to Zam now, though. This is just not a good situation to be in. As Zam comes out right here, it's going to go for Shadow Ball for sure. What I have to do here is just try to go to Ghostium Z, since I'm pretty sure I died to entry hazards. And maybe he'll sub or something. He goes for Psychic for no reason. Is this Sash? This has to be Sash then, right? It's not Sash. I'm so confused as to why he did that, but Scarf Lando kind of wins the game anyway for him. Yeah, it still wins Scarf Lando right here. I can go Zygarde and hope I live a hit, but I'm pretty sure he just knocks me out. Yeah, I'm almost positive I have no way out of this. Goes for Earthquake. Yeah, we actually lived it. Does this knock him out? No, it doesn't. But what I can do here is sack him on, then... No, I die on entry. Never mind. But I can go out into this here, click Fake Out. This dies on entry, so yeah, there's no way he's gonna keep it. I think maybe we can win as long as I hitting the Zen Headbutt earlier, and I would have won. But I'll go here for Zen Headbutt again. I need to flinch him. Doubles to Tran. So I just got a high jump kick here. Does he have Protect? I don't think having Protect will make a difference unless I miss, but watch him randomly go back to Clef too. That would be so funny if he went back to Clef here. Wait, once this dies, doesn't Jirachi just win too? By spamming Iron Head? I'm very confused right now. He's going to go ahead and DC, and I guess we'll go ahead and wait it out since it's only a minute, but I high jump up and knock this out, and then Jirachi just wins. I'm so confused as to what happened, but let's go ahead and change this Jirachi to an Assault Dust Magearna live, I guess. Because this is a too weak dash Gren for my taste. So yeah, not Gren. Magearna. This is definitely the better way to go right here. Iron Head, Hidden Power Fire, Volt Switch, Flare Cannon, and then we go 248 in this, 252 here, and 8 in this. So I usually don't make live team changes. I usually stick with the entire team during the entire live, but I really think this is necessary right now, and we'll go ahead and do that. As we do connect our high jump kick, and we somehow won this game when we should not have. All we have to do is switch out his Lando, and we would be fine right now, but his last is Clef right here, and I guess he really expected EQ to knock out Zygarde, but all he actually had to do was sack off Heatran, go out into the Clef right here and click Moonblast, and we're somehow going to win right there. I guess I'll drop a GG in chat, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got a second game right here. Our Magearna is all good to go now. Still have no idea how we won the last game right there, considering the circumstances, but what I can do here is lead off with maybe the Clown here, Blacephalon, is definitely just a giant problem. Okay, it's actually 4 times super effective against Hoopa too, but maybe we can sub up on something and do some work. The Gyarados is a giant problem too. I might have to deal with that with Band Zygarde and Medi. But I think maybe Magearna could be a good lead here. Magearna or Lando? Let's lead Lando right here. Just because I feel like if I lead Lando and he leads Druddigon, we'll exchange rocks and then I can just go for U-turn. I don't want to like lead off with my Medicham and just give the Blacephalon a free Shadow Ball. That's definitely not something I'm interested in. Now if he leads Blacephalon against Lando, it could be the Z-Set, but I feel like it would be Scarf on this type of team. Like Sub-Z Blacephalon definitely does not look very likely in my opinion. Also, I forgot to mention, I mean, there's not very much reason to use Hoopa Confined with the Sub-Z set over Sub-Z Blacephalon unless you're really that weak to Stealth Rock, but definitely just wanted to try it out right here. Could be some more fun, and actually now that I look at it, we kind of get a kill with Sub-Z Blacephalon before the thing Mega Evolves. Okay, this is kind of a problem just to start off right here. Because I know how these guys play. He's going to Dragon Dance right away, rather than Water Falling. Or he may just switch out too, but like I don't agree with it if he Dragon Dances because he has no idea what set I am. I could be the Flanium set for all he knows, but then I do have a Torn right here. So we'll live a hit and get to U-turn out. We take below half. I need to not get flinched here, as beautifully we don't, which is cool. Thankfully, not beautifully. As what I can do here is just bring out my... Could probably go Torn here, or maybe Medi. Could be a good idea too. Medi kind of forces a 50-50, but if I get it wrong, then it's kind of a big deal. Band Zygarde should be able to kill Gyarados. Now, Gyarados has too high defense for that. I'm going to go out into this right here and just claim a kill with my Flanium Z right here. Is, I think, my best bet right now. He played this Mega Gyarados like way too early right here. I think he should have preserved it in the back. And it probably would have just won for him right here, but if he stays in right here, that's great. He's going to go Zygarde, which for whatever reason does not want to appear. Okay, I don't know why the turn didn't go through. Hurricane will kill, I think. I just need to hit it, as we do. And we knock out Zygarde. This guy has no good flying resist, for real. Goes Druddigon here. I can just Hurricane this, as we finally miss one. He goes for Glare. I don't know why I let this get glared. That was silly of me. But it still does work against Superior, so let me just switch out here to Lando. As he goes right for the taunt, so now I can't even get up rocks here. So what I'll do is just U-turn back to Torn, I think. Or I go Medi, but I don't want that getting glared too. As yeah, he tries to double glare, which was definitely a good play, but I can just Hurricane now and hopefully hit this time. As we break through Para and hit, which is somehow happens. Let's go for Defog here. As he's going to taunt me to prevent the Defog. Good play. Let's go for U-turn now. He's clearly faster. Oh, never mind. So it's a speed tie now, is it? I can't let anything else get glared. Okay, so he throws me back to this, which is honestly fine because this is my regenerator mon. Let's attempt to win a speed tie, as we don't. But now I get to U-turn again. Does it have Prankster? Is that why he's outspeeding me and he taunts? No, it's not. Come on, can I just please kill this? Okay, I'm gonna try to get up my own rocks now. I'm so weak to Cortana now, but this is kind of what I had to do because I got paralyzed. He's gonna roar again. Get in Hoopa, which is good for me. We'll outspeed this, I'm pretty sure, so I can just go right here for the Shadow Ball and just knock this Pokemon out, which is cool. Actually, what I should have done was I should have subbed and hope he glared. That would have been such a good play. But then he would have just gone Gyarados, and I don't have coverage for Gyarados here, which is a pretty bad oversight on my part, not gonna lie. So goes Blacephalon. I know he's going for the Shadow Ball or Sub here. I'm just going to sack off my... No, the Lando could still be good for Cortana getting Helmet off, so... Let's actually go Magearna here on the Shadow Ball. As that is exactly what he clicks right there. He's not locked in, but this should knock him out. Oh, never mind, it didn't do as much as I thought. But... Is he speed boosting? Goes for Flame Charge. Now he has a speed boost and a special attack boost, that's fun. How am I beating this? I think Zygarde lives. Yeah, Zygarde should take a hit, if anything. This is my best bet. Let's go here for 1,000 arrows. As he goes for the Z move, I was almost going to bait it, but unfortunately I didn't do that. And that's going to be this game right here, unfortunately. I knew Blacephalon would be a problem, but yeah, I'll go ahead and forfeit. And unfortunately, Magearna could not do the thing. I should have just Volt Switched out after the first one, but I really was not expecting Flame Charge out of everything, but that guy's able to pick up the win very fairly right there. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. We both have Pokemon that pretty much get kills every time they come in. Mine being Choice Band Zygarde, his being Charizard Y. I need to get up rocks. I feel like he'll lead Drill here. He just leads it right with the Zard, so I guess he recognized how big of a threat it was. As I think I just have to sack here, which is not good. I mean, Magearna doesn't really do anything for me. Let's just go Magearna. As he has Zard Y, I was really expecting Drill lead. As unfortunately for this player, he misses the Fire Blast. Which means I think I can live this next one and go for Volt Switch. I'm pretty sure we live. Yeah, we do live, and that's terrible for him. That miss absolutely sucks, but it is Fire Blast. He would have had to hit 2 in a row anyway. Which, like, the odds of that, we all know are, like, very low. It's like 64%, but it feels like 30. Let's go for 1,000 arrows here. He actually has HP Ice, and there goes my win con. Let's play off a Speed Tie now. Go out into this thing, and just click Zen Headbutt right here. Kind of sucks that he has HP Ice, but maybe I should have scouted for it. He's going to go Tapu Koko. This does in one hit if I hit. So I need to hit this attack. Never mind, he probably has some HP investment on that then. Let's go Magearna here. And maybe I can get a sub up with my Hoopa Confined. If I was Heat Wave Torn here, like I would completely blow back his team. So Mega Medi can still do some work here, but I need to predict with it now. Goes Garchomp, okay. I'm gonna go Lando here. And just click U-turn, as I'm sure he'll bring in Zard, like right away. I'm almost positive Zard's about to come out. He just goes for U-turn. I mean, the SD, which is not that big of a deal at all. By the way, I am earning double Z on this team, in case I didn't make that clear at the beginning. I definitely think it's my best bet. Would this guy be Adamant or Jolly? I need to kill him with Torn. I can't take the Z move with this. As obvious as a Drill is right here, I feel like I need to knock him out, yeah. So, yeah, I am running double Z. I forgot to mention that, but... Like, you can run Z move on either. Like, Hoopa Confined is still going to hit super hard without the Z move anyway. Goes Tapu Koko. I'll always go Lando here. Or do I just go off a Choke? I'm just going to go off the Choke here and go for knockoff. Yeah, he just goes for Volt Switch, okay. So, what's my win con? Mega Medi can win this game after Tapu Koko dies. So how's Tapu Koko dying is the question. I need rocks up. Goes out into this. Once again, I need to force a Speed Tie here. And go out into my meta. Now, the thing is, does Ice Punch kill this? Charizard Y. Against Medicham? It can. Let's go for Zen Headbutt. As he goes Landorus T. We do hit, and that does do quite a bit. He has Rocky Helmet, apparently, so let's go for Ice Punch now. I feel like Medi can win this game for me, despite the fact that so many things have gone wrong. So we get rid of that Mon, which is great, but now he's going to go back to Coco here. Which is a problem, for sure. He's preserved a Sash on the Drill, too. Goes Coco, yeah. As I'm going Lando this time. I need to force my rocks up. As he goes for the Dazzling Gleam and gets a crit, so that's what it is. Let's go Hoopa now. I can try to get up a rocks on, maybe Ferrothorn. But I need to switch in Hoopa here and take the Dazzling Gleam. And then I need to go for the Shadow Ball here. As I'm sure he's going to Volt Switch. Goes Ferrothorn. You get a Spit F drop, so the question is, do I go Landorus and try to get up a rocks on it, or I'm going to do that? Because I need to get my rocks up to kill this Coco on entry, and then I feel like Medicham can win, barring the speed tie. So we do get that in safely. Let's go here for Stealth Rock again. Because now the way this works is, I'm going to get up a rocks, and if he goes to Drill right here, I die. Which is what I need. Now if he Sash Drill, like I'm expecting, then he'll be able to take my Medi's hit anyway. It's up a Spike, okay. I feel like we win with this Mon, as long as I win the speed tie. So I don't care if he has Protect, he would need 2 of them. Wait a minute, I don't need to play any speed tie here. All I need to do is switch out and Fake Out. Is he Scarf Drill? He could be Scarf Drill, because he was not Scarf on either of his other grounds. Never mind, we just lost. As he goes for the Spike for whatever reason, but we still lose, because I feel like if I hit that, I won. It might have been Scarf Drill, though, but, like, we'll never know now. We hit there, but now we die to that, and, yeah, there's no way Hoopa can win this game. So let me go ahead and forfeit. If it wasn't Scarf Drill, we had that game, because all I had to do was switch out, Fake Out the Zygarde, and then I just kick the Drill, and it wins, but unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles, and that guy's able to win. If it wasn't Scarf Drill, that definitely sucks, but it is what it is, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. Really unfortunate ending to the last one. I feel as though we should have had that win right there, but Medicham kind of gets a kill every time it comes in, as long as I can predict the Blacephalon once. And my Ghostium Z Hoopa here does a lot of work too. I need to keep my Magearna healthy, for sure. Let's lead Hoopa, I think. Hoopa's probably a smart lead here. She's going to lead off with the Volcanion. So do I feel as though I need my Tornadus Z move here? Probably. Let's go for Sub and see what he wants to do. Goes right for Steam Eruption, okay. This guy's not playing around. I'm going to take a ton of damage on this with my Z move then. I feel like due to Hoopa's good Spit F, we may live this. Yeah, we do. And no burn, which is great. As what I get to do here is just click Shadow Ball again. And get rid of that Mon right there, so that's good. That might have been Scarf Volcanion too. Goes Blacephalon here. I can't let my Lando get weakened. I mean my Magearna get weakened, so I'm gonna go Torn here. On a Shadow Ball, that does appear to be Choice Scarf, so I guess I'll let Magearna take the hit now. As he's gonna go Aggron, which is totally fine. I just get to get a Volt Switch out. I doubt he would be faster than me. There's no way he's faster than me, yeah. As I can't let Lando get weakened because then I'm in a bad spot against the Cortana. So let's just go back to Hoopa here on the rocks, I'm assuming. Goes for EQ, which unfortunately still knocks me out. But now what I get to do is, now 1000 arrows won't kill, and he's just going to click Avalanche or whatever. I'm going to bring this out here. Mega Evolve and click Zen Headbutt, expecting Blacephalon. As we do get that right, and I need to hit this. We do, and Blacephalon's out of there, which is great. I knew I had to make that call once, and now that Blacephalon's out of the way, this guy has no answers. Let's go Magearna here. Goes for Psychic. We were able to take that attack very well. I'll just go for Volt here. He's just going to take a bit of damage, which I don't really get, but... Okay, I'll just go here into Torn now. Go for the U-turn back to Magearna on the Draco Meteor. And I guess now what I'll do is just click Iron Head and knock that out. because I feel like we still have enough pressure between extreme speed and this thing still being healthy to deal with the other thing. Goes out into this for whatever reason. I guess I can go Zygarde now. On the heavy slam, yeah, and we're able to take that attack very easily. Now, he may still live this and have Avalanche. Goes for Roar. Back to Medi. How much does my Volt Switch do? 25, so this one kills. Yeah. As what I can do here is just bring out my Tornadus. And he's gonna go Gran, obviously. I just have to try to... Maybe if I knock off the specs, I won't even have to deal with this mon. Let's go for U-turn, though. He's Protean. That's better for me, right? That's 100% better for me, because he has no Medi switch in now. So let's go out into Medi here and kick this guy. As we, fortunately, do not have that happen again. I was really worried about that. Okay. Landorus every time. SD. He's gonna SD twice. Do we live this? Nope, we don't. But, I feel like we win anyway, because of fake out, extreme speed. Will that kill? Oh, he's Life Orb. Yeah, we have it. Okay, good. That got super scary at the end there. But now what I do is just Ice Punch, and he's going to go down to Life Orb Recoil, so it's got a lot closer than I thought it would be. I don't know why I switched out. What did I have in on the Cortana when it was SD'd up? Cortana used Swords Dance, and I had in my Medicham. I was really expecting Scarf, and I just wanted to get the Intimidate off, but that could definitely have been considered a choke right there. I was really expecting Scarf, because I don't think he revealed another Scarfer. It was Scarf plus Avalon, so maybe I should have played that a little smarter at the end, but we're still able to win. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got our next game right here, going to be up against some pretty standard offense, bulky offense, whatever you call it right here. Megatar is definitely a giant threat to my team, but I think, yeah, Tyranitar kind of walls my Hoopa set too. Kind of sucks, but Medicham goes in right here. And maybe I can go with Torn plus Lando to deal with that, but Megatar is just a giant problem. Let's lead off here with Zygarde. As he leads off with Celesteela, this is great. I can just 1,000 arrows for free. And he doesn't have a true switch-ins besides maybe defensive Lando. So this is very good for me. And if anything, he'll just stay in and Elite Sheet. Goes Lando though. Let's see what set this is. As we get a crit, which is huge. This thing is just going to die now to the next one. That's really terrible for my opponent right there, that crit. But, I mean, hey, I lost a match off of a high jump crit. He does live, and he gets half with HP Ice off. I don't really need this healthy. Like, it could have been nice to stay out of range of Coco, but we could deal with Coco anyway, so it's not the biggest deal now. And he's going to go back to Celesteela, which I don't get because we're going to be doing 58% now with this next hit. Because I smacked him down. Yeah, we do so much, and he's going to protect here, so let me go Hoopa. The problem is Hoopa does nothing with this Tyranitar around. I wish I had Focus Blast here, but it's fine. Let me just go Torn, I think. As he goes immediately to Tyranitar. Okay, so I U-turn out here to Lando. Is always my play. To prevent the setup, or at least like get some Rocky Helmet chip off on it. Goes Pex here. So I can get in Medi now and get a kill basically. I feel like he'll sack his Lando. Let's Mega Evolve and go for Zen Headbutt. He's either gonna stack the Lando or the Celesteela. Which, as long as we hit against Celesteela, we won't have to risk Protect. Which could be very good for me right here. He could also go Garchomp and take a little bit of damage and then like get some Rocky Helmet, the Rough Skin, whatever he wants off. But yeah, Medi is definitely one of my primary win conditions this game, so... And he knows he needs actually, he doesn't really need Toxapex. It gets blown back by Zygarde, Hoopa, and Medi. Yeah, he's gonna stay in. And we just knocked that out, which is good. But he didn't need that, as I said. So now he can go Coco. Yeah, you can go Coco for sure here. Which I will have to switch out against the Coco. Yeah, so let me go Magearna here, I think. Just because I can take any hit and do some work back to him. I nearly stayed in too. I just clicked high jump kick, but it's fine. Goes Tyranitar, which I guess he's trying to get a Leech Sheet off, but I'm just gonna Flare Cannon here. Oh my god, not this set. Okay, let me go for a Flare Cannon again. Please hit. Thank you. This set's so weird. I don't like the set at all. Let's go for Flare Cannon again. 63, so I'm going to be doing 31. We did literally nothing with that hit. Let's go for slow Volt Switch here. Because he paralyzed me, I will be slower. Which is really great. As long as I don't get paralyzed, we'll be fine. Just goes for the damage as we get a crit. Yeah, I was wondering how that knocked him out. I know it was under a terrain, but like still. As what I can do here is just bring out my... Lando being healthy is great. Let me just bring out my Torn here. And invite in this Coco again, which I think is not that big of a deal, to be honest. In all honesty, I just think I'll just throw away Torn if he goes Coco. Go with Tyranitar. I'll just U-turn out now. This set is so weird. I don't like the set. The T-Tar, the T-Wave T-Tar. Goes Garchomp, which just gives me... What does this give me here? I can go Lando now. And click HP Ice. I feel like this is my best option here. He could SD up and then go for the Dragonium or whatever. But he's just going to sack off his own Lando, which is totally cool. We could still lose to like SD Garchomp if I let my Landers get weakened, which I can't, so... What I could also do is just check it with Torn is a good option. Goes back to this. What is he trying to do here? Sub Salic Berry? SD Salic Berry? This thing's not getting a sub up. He's trying to get some sort of item here. What item is it? Figgy Berry. That doesn't do anything. This thing doesn't get unburdened or whatever. Is it just pulling off my choke of not HP icing? Yeah, you're back in the exact same position, man. As what I can do here is just click HP Ice again. Actually, I'll just Earthquake here. No reason to click HP Ice. Goes T-Tar, that dies. Now his last option here is Coco, which... we might live in HP Ice, but my play is always Earthquake, just to weaken him. As yeah, now we win with Bandit E-Speed. I'm very confused about what he just did with the Chomp right there. I guess he just hoped I didn't break the sub. Let's go Zygarde here and win. We already know it's Figgy Berry, so he can't knock me out with like a Rough Skin Rocky Helmet or whatever. If he could, then he could actually win, but he would need Paras on Magearna. He's going to go out and forfeit. Very confused about that game right there. I guess I'll drop a GG in the chat, and I'll be right back with the one final game. Okay, so this is going to be our final game right here. Torn Clicking Hurricane is so good versus him. Medi is so good too, like he has no Medi switch-ins. Let's lead off with it right here, and just Mega Evolve and click Fake Out. I feel like he won't go Tapu Lele, yeah. As we do a ton, and now what I can do is just go Magearna on the Hydro Pump. Unless it's Protean with Spikes again. As it is Protean, but it just goes for U-turn, so... If I'm taking the damage with anything, I would rather it be this thing. So we don't really respond too well to switching into Heatran. Also, I just realized Bandit Zygarde has so much fun here too. So I need to keep my Magearna healthy, so I'm going to go out here into my Hoopa Confined. As unfortunately for my opponent, he misses a Magma Storm. I'm going to attempt to sub here, I think. As he goes Landorus, which is a good play. As what I can do now is just fire off my Z move here. As he may stay in, he may also just... Oh, we're faster. What? Is this Oko? Please, Oko. Yes. That's great. Because now I get to hit something else, too. As it appears it's going to be the Greninja. I'll go here for the... That's not going to break my sub. Oh, it does. What? Okay. Goes Tran. Hit that with a Shadow Ball, and... I guess I should switch out here, but this is the Pokemon that I brought in to respond to it, so let's just go for Shadow Ball again. Really glad we Oko the Lando. Hoopa doing some work here in the final game. We get a Spit F drop, which is cool, which means it actually cannot take this next attack. So he may just have to pivot around with like Venusaur plus Gran to like break my Psychics. But he's gonna go Venusaur here. He should expect the Psychic attack to come out, but I'm just gonna click it anyway. What I could do is sub 2, but there's no point in taking all that damage. As we just knock it out with Psychic. He doesn't even Mega Evolve, which is very interesting. And Hoopa picking up 2 kills right here, which is really cool. If Gran comes back out, I'm still switching. Don't want that thing getting Battle Bond. Goes back to Tran. Once again, I'll just Shadow Ball here. He doesn't have good Ghost Resists, like at all. is, yeah, we Shadow Ball and do a ton. And now what I can do is just get a kill with my Banded Zygarde. I mean, granted, the Kyurem will live, but what I can do here is just click Band 1,000 Arrows, and I'm assuming Tran is about to go down. And I feel like as long as we can hit some high jump kicks, which is it's a big statement, hitting high jump kicks. That doesn't ever happen. We can win this game. So Wetmon doesn't do anything anymore. I feel like Torn is the most expendable member now, especially since the Z move is gone. So let's go here into Torn. And he'll be knocking out Torn right here, which is totally fine. Assuming we live a high... Yeah, we actually live. So now I get the chance to go right here for a Hurricane, which unfortunately does not hit. Okay, so I actually need to hit a high jump kick here, which is very scary, hitting high jump kicks. Let's try it, though. He may try to go Lele right here. But I need to hit this, or else I lose. Okay, good. That thing's gone. And at this point, I don't even need to switch this out. I just win with Magear now. So if the Tapu Lele comes out, I can just Ice Punch. So yeah, let's just look Ice Punch here. Do 62%. Psychic Oko's me. As what I can do here is just go Magear now. Go right for the Iron Head. And then all I need to do is Volt Switch on the Grunt to put it in range of Extreme Speed. Because even though Terrain is up, I feel like we'll have enough turns. Or I just Flare Cannon. Flare Cannon is fine too. No, he's in range of Volt Switch. What am I doing? He froze me. No, he didn't. He just got Protean. Okay. So go out into this here. Click Earthquake. And the game is the game is secured now because he doesn't have enough turns. Like the moment this is, like even if he freezes my Magear now, I win with Zygarde. Let's go for Iron Head here. He needs a freeze, and even if he gets it, Zygarde wins. As he didn't get the freeze, and we're able to win that game. So Hoopa confined killing 2 Mons in our last game, which is very cool. And we end off at 4-2, which is definitely a lot better than where I thought we would be when we were 1-2. But yeah, unfortunately, I feel like we should have won one of those games if Medicham hit the high jump kick. But it is what it is. I do hope you guys enjoyed, of course. If you did, and you aren't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you do that, so that way you don't miss out on any competitive Pokemon content. And yeah, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll see you all next time. Later.